no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.
This is your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. The United States is exhibiting more and more signs that we're at risk of becoming a banana republic. Now, as you may know, a banana republic is a country with a government focused on enriching themselves while the average people struggle and suffer. And often these governments are simply puppets for a larger power. Banana Republic is also a clothing store where men and women shop for pastel mediocrity because they wanted to be a lawyer but they failed. So here now are 10 signs that the United States is getting closer to a banana republic. The kleptocracy, not the store. Number 1, rising income inequality. Remember several thousand people sleeping in tents all around cities around the country for several months a couple years ago? Yeah, that's what they were going on about. The 6 heirs of the Walmart fortune have the same amount of wealth as the bottom 40% of America. So if you spot a Walmart heir, see if they'll give you some. Number 2, an ever-expanding police state. I would talk more about this one, but I don't think it's actually happening. I don't think the NSA is watching us right now from their futuristic Death Star in the Utah hills. I don't believe that one bit. Number 3, the prevalence of torture. We've supported torturous regimes in the past, but we had never dipped our toe in the waterboarding ourselves until after 9/11. Nowadays, if you don't believe in torture, you're a pussy who's never seen an episode of 24, right? And it also means you've never seen an episode of America's Got Talent, because that's torture. Number 4, incarceration running wild. The U.S. has the highest incarceration rate in the world. And if it keeps increasing at this rate in 120 years, we will literally all be in jail. Which begs the question, who's going to come to our conjugal visits? Huh? As Grandpappy always said, you can put a golden retriever in a sundress all day long, but there's no mistaking that dog breath. I never said Grandpappy was wise. He just said things. Number 5, corrupt partnerships between big business and big government. Okay, come on, that one's not fair. Just because the Treasury Secretary used to be the COO of Citibank doesn't mean that every government post is filled by big business. What about that secretary, well, hold on, there's the guy, the head of the FDA. Oh, There was that other guy, the handsome guy, right? The speechwriter. Rob Lowe, speechwriter to the president, never been in a big. That was fiction? Ah, fuck, I thought it was C-SPAN. Number 6, dramatic gaps in life expectancy. If you're poor in America, you die younger. The age expectancy in McDowell County, West Virginia is 64 years, while the age expectancy in the affluent Fairfax County, Virginia is 81.6 years. But, hold on, perhaps they're not dying because they're poor. Perhaps these people are poor because God hates them, and therefore they also die young because God hates them, right? If you're rich, God loves you, and therefore you live longer and you smell better. Although, here's another crazy number. In 1985, American women were ranked 14 in the world for life expectancy. Now, they're ranked 41. Look, ladies, you gotta want it, alright? Stop dying so much. Show some effort. Get in the game. Numbers 7 through 10 are high unemployment, inadequate access to health care, hunger and malnutrition, and high infant mortality, all of which the United States has. Alex Henderson, who wrote the article this episode is based on, said there are many things that we must get done to fix this. We need to restore the union rights, give people a living wage, break up the big banks, repeal the Patriot Act, have a better drug policy, and rebuild our infrastructure, which is collapsing as if it's some kind of metaphor for the American dream. Without these changes, we will soon be a full-on banana republic. Not the puppet government, the store. And how fucking scary is that? We have to change our flag to red, white, and douchey. And that's been your Moment of Clarity from LeeCamp.net. The Moment of Clarity activist t-shirts are now here. They have slogans like legalize protest and ask me about the red pill. A percentage of the sales goes to support the show. And they're made here in the USA with ethical labor and environmental materials. Go to screened.com/moment-of-clarity. The link's in the description. Thanks to Jeff Minkiewicz for helping make that happen. The music here at the end is by Bex and the Bullets. Their stuff is awesome, and the links are in the description. Keep fighting.
Stirring up another cup of too many wrongs to mention. When greed is hurting you, so World War III, and you label truth a conspiracy. Round and round we go, so you better take them up for a moment of clarity.